Hello to all and welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces, something I haven't actually seen in about 4 months, and, well, something that this channel is really founded on. So I guess it's good that I finally got back to it after so long. So, one of the reasons why I came back to it is because I wanted to see all the new vehicles, such as the legendary 88mm AA flak gun you can see now, which is an AA gun, Gaijin. It is not a tank destroyer, okay? Can you please make sure that you look the stuff up before calling it a tank destroyer? And before anyone says that, yes, I am aware these were used as tank destroyers, especially when things like the first KV tanks of the Soviets saw combat, and these were basically the only thing that could penetrate their thick armor. And yes, I am aware this is the case. But they were made for AA. They were not made for destroying tanks. It's just convenient that they were also pretty good at it. So anyway, this vehicle you'll often hear called the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, which translates into English as Special Motor Vehicle, and in fact this name, Sonderkraftfahrzeug, is actually the name of the vehicle and not the gun on it. You see, this vehicle is used for moving around supplies, men, towing vehicles, all that kind of stuff, so I guess they thought, hey, if it's good for all that, let's strap a gun to the back and shoot down aircraft with it. And it was pretty good at doing just that. So, regardless of all of this, let's have a look at the current game and what's unfolding. And oh, hello, what was that I saw? Looks like a tank. And indeed it was, a Cromwell. Well, wasn't much really to go through with a 144mm penetration, I believe this has. Next up, that seems to be some kind of tank. Fires at me, I fire back. I don't even know what he did to me, but I can tell you what I did to him. I ripped him in two. And that's because this 88mm gun is incredibly powerful, and at its battle rating, I've never found anything that this couldn't go through and one-hit kill, basically. So, yeah, it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. In fact, this tank is basically a Tiger 1 if it had absolutely no armor whatsoever. Now that does appear to be a tank there, and indeed it was, but it was already dead. Yeah, that does look rather toasty, so I'll probably leave him to cook for a few more minutes. And, well, we've already done pretty much everything we need to do. We've taken A, we've taken the C, and we're probably going to take B. And yes, we have taken the initiative. But it appears there appears to be shots all over the shop, flying around, and I keep getting hit by something, I think. Or maybe I'm going insane. And I don't know what it is, but it's worrying me. I swear he's somewhere over there. Oh, come on, where is he? Oh, wait, that's not over there. Uh-oh, a T-34. Time for my hyper-fast traverse speed. Yep, gonna shoot him. Shooting is what I'm gonna do. And I actually got him. How, in God's name, I got that kill? I don't think I'll ever know, to be perfectly honest with you. And, well, it's very lucky that that guy was incredibly stupid and just kept shooting my driver, rather than, you know, the big gun on the back, which does the hurting. But regardless, there is another T-34, and I know he's going to poke his head out around there, because he's just gone behind there. So if he pokes his head out, as soon as he does that, I'll blow him up with this incredibly powerful 88mm, so just wait for him to poke his head out. Well, there he goes. No, he's gone back in again. Not to worry, I'll take him out when he comes over here. Wait, oh, there's another T-34. Oh, he's coming back. Aha! Ah, that didn't do much. Well, at least my armor... Huh. Looks like I'm going to need something with a little bit more armor. And here we have a little bit more armor. This is the Panzer IV-G, the final Panzer IV, and it doesn't have very much armor, especially for its battle rating. And that's an IL-2, which also doesn't have very much armor, but does have rockets. So let's just quickly make a quick left-hand turn here to put off its rockets, and there we go, problem solved. So, as already mentioned, this tank is pretty infamous in both real life and in War Thunder. I mean, this tank is one of the main reasons why Operation Barbarossa was so successful, or at least it was until they got to Stalingrad, and is indeed a vehicle that, although doesn't have much armour, as already mentioned, it does have a very powerful 75mm gun that will cut through just about anything at its battle rating. So, looking around these Polish streets, and that does appear to be a vehicle right there, but that also appears to be a vehicle over there. Let's just quickly have a look. Actually, on second thoughts, that might be a bench. But that's definitely a vehicle. In fact, it looks like an Su-152. Let's just confirm. Yep, that does indeed look like an Su-152 with a shell in its side. And that looks like a dead Su-152, which is probably because it is. Now, I am adamant there is a tank around here and I just can't see it. I swear that bench isn't the one I'm thinking about. I still can't see it regardless, but I swear he is over there somewhere, so I'll just have to keep my eyes open, as it were, and go further into this Polish village. Speaking of Polish villages, or towns as this may well be, and, well, interestingly enough about this little town, is that this apparently is all that Poland has. Now, I'm no geographer, I'll admit, but I have to admit, I thought Poland was a bit bigger than maybe, you know, a couple hundred or so houses. I thought it had a population of, you know, multiple millions. Well, maybe it does. Maybe all these houses are like clown cars and everyone just, like, squeezes into them. I mean, then again, that would explain how Germany was capable of taking an entire country in only about a month. But even so, I thought it would be, well, maybe a little bit bigger. Or perhaps Gaijin is implying that this is all Poland looks like, and all of Poland literally looks exactly like this. If that is the case, then, you know, fair enough, Gaijin, you know, fair play and all that. But as I am reasonably sure, you know, 15-20% sure all of Poland doesn't look like this, I believe it's probably a bit unfair to call this map Poland. And that's it, you know, no specific places or locations, just Poland. But either way, let's leave this cap circle and go behind this private and out-of-the-way alleyway, where no one would think to use, you see, because it's out of the... Oh my god, a T-50! Now, when I said no one would think to use it, what I actually meant to say was Russia's most advanced tank designs were fully intending on using it. Yeah. Or was it a T-60? Oh, I don't even remember. Either way, it was the pinnacle of technology, and I was 50% sort of afraid that when I was firing that shot, it would just have bounced back and blown up my own tank. Now, it appears they're also using the epitome of technology when it comes to aircraft, using biplanes. What was that, Nimrod or something? Well, whatever it was probably gonna one-hit kill me if it saw me, so we're pretty lucky that I stayed undetected here so far. Speaking of not knowing where I am, where the bloody hell am I? I mean, are there any maps around here that aren't in Polish? I mean, let's be honest here, though. No one knows how to speak Polish. Even the Polish don't know how to speak Polish, right? I mean, hell, they have a language where there are 3 Zs in the alphabet. 3 Zs! And no one in Poland actually knows how to use any of them. And there's like 2 O's and 2 S's and 2 L's and 100 different letters that don't need to be used. So forget all these Polish things and let's do it the British way, which is going through a walking alleyway in a Panzer IV. Aha! Now it appears we are now stuck. Now I think it'd probably be fair to say that this is the one thing I didn't want to happen. Oh, no, it appears I am slowly getting free. Yeah, getting free. I wonder if the RAC work in Poland. Oh, never mind. We got ourselves free, and let's just jolly well get back into the fighting. Now, what was all that? A lot of shots coming from somewhere. Let's look around. Who was that, I wonder? Oh my god, we're under heavy fire! Gordon Bennett, it's the pinnacle of technology! It's a tank destroyer! Quickly, open fire! Oh, gosh. Now that was terrifying. I thought we were goners for then. Honestly, those things were designed to destroy mouse tanks, for God's sake. We wouldn't have stood a chance. Oh, what's that? Is that a Crusader? Oh yeah, so it was. Huh. How funny. But either way, let's continue our assault onto the enemy position. Hopefully they still don't know where we are. I mean, I don't know where I am. And if I don't know where I am, then surely the enemy can't know where I am. That is how it works, right? But either way, it doesn't matter. To be completely honest with you, nothing else happens for the rest of the game. I sort of drive around for a bit, I don't really find any other enemies, and then the game ends. Which is, you know, not particularly interesting to watch, and I can only say interesting commentary on knocking over small trees for so long before it gets a bit tiresome. So let's head on to the result and see the glorious victory for the Axis. And welcome to the end where we get a battle trophy, and I got Blind Hunt. It's not too bad actually, it's actually probably the only useful order in the game. So anyway, make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you like what you saw, and until next time I say thank you very much, and I'll see you then.